You know what's crazy? It's crazy that people will think that you don't have feelings. Like that when you put up boundaries for yourself, that it's not because you're trying to protect yourself from them. People forget so quick what they done to you. And they think that you're supposed to just welcome them with open arms. And the key is that that's God's job. They don't want to go to God to fix their heart. But they want you to keep trusting them to treat you right. When you are simply not prioritizing yourself by choosing to be there for them. And then the moment you don't do something that they have probably not even communicated to you, they just have this expectation for you to be a certain way with them. All of a sudden, everything you've done for them goes out the window. And you're the one who's invested that energy. You're the one who have invested that time. But the problem is that when it comes to take accountability for what they have done, because see, they know that you're a good person. They know they need you in their life. But because they don't have the space in their heart to look at themselves and take accountability for their wrongdoings, when it comes time for them to hold themselves accountable for how they treated you so that they can deal with the fact that it's going to require work for you to trust them like you once trusted them before, all of a sudden you the bad guy. All of a sudden you're the problem. And that's where they have you twisted. Because only God will continue to forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive. But God will get you out of situations that He put you in. But situations that you put yourself in, you got to get yourself out. So don't you ever put yourself on the back burner because you want to trust someone else again when they have not done the work to prove to you that they're trustworthy. Because God is not going to continue to get you out that situation. You got to learn the lesson. You got to be able to see if a person is able to handle you and all of the love that you give. See, it's a team effort. And two people have to be willing to be vulnerable and to be real and have to be able to be like, you know what? I am wrong. And to be able to listen to how they're hurting you if you guys are going to work together to get somewhere. But what happens is people get so caught up in their ego. They get so caught up in their ego, and when they done people wrong and they start to look at you like who you think you is to try to hold me accountable. Then they start talking about your sins and all the stuff that you doing to get the accountability off of them. Baby, when we talking about what you did, we only talking about you. So you got to take accountability for what you do. And then when it comes time to you to communicate why you did what you did, a lot of times people can't even tell you why they did what they did because they didn't respond, they reacted. So, but it takes space in the heart to be able to respond versus react. Because when people just react off of things, that's called impulsive. They're impulsive. They don't have enough withstand. They don't have enough space. They don't have enough capacity. See, it takes more capacity to sustain yourself, to strain yourself, to restrain yourself. If you notice, when somebody is restraining somebody, they put force. So it takes force to take a step back and to reflect before you do something. But a lot of people, what happens is they have intentions that they don't think you will be able to understand or articulate. They do stuff maliciously. They make plans without your knowledge. And then when you figure out what they did, oh, they want to try to make it seem like you doing something wrong when all facts is that they made plans for your life without including you in it. But when you figure them out, they'll flip it on you and try to make it seem like you didn't show up for them, when all along they never included you. They just wanted to use the love you had for them for their benefit. That's why you got to continue to be mindful of the situations you put yourself in. Because like I said, God to get you out of any situation he put you in. But situations you put yourself in, you got to get yourself out. And sometimes that grace does show up and God to get you out of it. But you got to know the lesson so that you won't keep on making the same mistake, because a choice done over and over is no longer a mistake. It's a choice. And if you keep doing it, it becomes a routine. And if you keep doing it, it becomes your character. And character is deeply rooted and only can be uprooted by God. And most people don't want to go to God. Truth, love, and transparency always coming from your girl. Now go on with your day and remember you're big blessed. Peace.